Hey everybody, it's Epix here. That's bright. I'm gonna get the freaking windows to, do one of these. Oh, there's a nice little spider on my window. And if you don't know, I'm not an arachnophobe. I don't like small spiders. I love tarantulas though. Tarantulas, awesome. Small spiders, like jumping spiders, freak me the crap out. But anyways, today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, a game I've heard can screw with your emotions on many different levels. And to let you all know, if you are anywhere under the age of 13, do not watch this video or any of the videos in the series until you're like 13 or older. Oh my god, my throat is in utter agony. Recording music screws you with your throat. Anyways, we're gonna be playing this. I'm nervous. And immediately off the bat, read that because that's worrying. Can I make this game? I can't make this game perfect full screen for you guys, I'm sorry. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that. You agree that you're, yep, see? At least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. This game is already unnerving me. Team Salvato. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. You go through all those warnings and then this is the frickin' music. I don't even... This title screen alone just has me... Matt. I'm Matt. I'm Matty Boy. Matty Boy. Some people at school call me. Hey! See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Is the audio even being captured? I don't know how loud this is going to be in post, but I'm looking at my OBS screen as well right now, and it's minus 4.6 decibels, and it's almost maxing on OBS. So I'm sorry if this blows your frickin' ears. I might try to not do a ton of episodes, but they might be around 30 minutes. 20 to 30. You know, the kind of, frick. That girl Sarah and I, member and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but that's my frickin' dog. Casey, shut it. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Now we get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah, so that's her name. Ha. Ha. I needed that. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I frickin' was thinking about ignoring this game, but then I got an email about it. That's mean, Matt. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Is this a dating game, or am I getting myself into a loophole of something that I really frickin' shouldn't have? So this is a very nice neighborhood. Is that a bus stop? Over there. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. This music can be turned down. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want. Whatever you say, Sayori. freaking nervous. We cross the street together and we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Matt, have you decided on a club to join yet? Nope, I haven't. A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Mainly because I participate in sports. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year, like I did every other year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Saori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yes! Why is this true about me? Probably because I do YouTube. Uh-huh. What did she, uh-huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I'm currently disturbed. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought, oh, I can see it. That... I feel like that means something. I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few... It's a NEET? What is a NEET? Google time. What does the word NEET not yeet, NEET. Not in education, employment, or training. Huh. In a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Oh, I don't know. Because you're a game. Oh my god, there's just like cardboard here that I'm just trying to move. So wait, it's not under my keyboard. Pencil holder. I'm now trying to clear off my desktop because I should technically have a package for the unboxing vid coming in today. But who knows? Does it come in? Does it not? There's the paper taped to my freaking USB cord. Well, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, my throat. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I wish my school days went like that, but no, mine are never freaking ordinary. Mine are just rage-filled and me slamming tables. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Housekeeping, you want pillow? Sayori? Sarah must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. So wait, the teacher isn't even there? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Wow. You said I was mean. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Lame. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you can come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Something tells me that there is. Maybe it's in the title of the frickin' game. Meanie. You know what? No, I'm not even going to go into it right. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. No, probably mainly in sleeping and insulting people. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Actually, for me, personally, no. I love me some reading. Not writing, reading. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. We do have an anime club at our school, I think. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I think that was what that said. I hope I pronounced the name right. I don't know why it's doomed. How did I just do that? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so a little alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Oh, you right-click. That's cool. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. And the audio cut. My camera is pointed up. I'm so sorry. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Is this game originally Japanese? I don't know. I didn't read the Steam page in case it spoiled something. Sorry, full of Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Yes, she does. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I was about to say it's a pleasant meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Well, I can't do my high voice anymore. I'm so sorry. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Matt, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes, when there are currently only 3 girls in front of me. And about... assuming 5 in each row, there's about 5 rows, 25 chairs. 4 girls, 25 chairs. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. I've learned not to base anything in terms of age on people's size. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Yeah. There's just like a general bad taste in my mouth right now. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I keep on right-clicking, not freaking left. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Matt. I double-clicked it, somehow. I clicked both left and right. Monica smiles sweetly. How far am I into this? Yeah, this is just gonna be... we do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... I don't know. But the physics on this... Is that reflective? I'm sorry, but being somebody who used to design his own games, and seeing the fact that that's a reflective skirt actually just kind of angered me. And also physics? Do you know the physics of cloth? I can't freaking bend forward and have my shirt come out forward. It comes out back towards me, generally. You too, Monica. Yeah, you too, physics. Come sit down, Matt. We made room for you at the table. Which one? So you can sit next to me or Monica. I'd rather sit next to Yuri at this point. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Generally, I don't always drink tea. Frickin' right click, left click. Frickin' crap. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Wow! Crazy, dude! Natsuki loosed the foil off the tray. Wasn't it clear? Generally, foil is silver, not frickin'. It did say clear earlier. Grabs a wrapped tray. Okay, so it doesn't say what it's wrapped in. Fluffy cupcake. Fluffy? Cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Like Rolos? Is this like a frickin' thing that you would see on Pinterest? So cute! Ooh. I can't do the voice, it hurts. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just take a frickin' bite! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I thought you technically did, so I already said, well, maybe. But not for you. No, you. Dummy, what? Alright. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I give up on the weird logic of sentences. Yuri turns to the oh. I give up on I got a good amount of sleep too. Woo! Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Because nothing bad can happen then. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Well, it's not as weird as things that have happened to me that people keep in the classroom. Ooh, shut up, Casey. My dogs. Why my doggos? I remember I had a teacher in story time with Matt here. Casey, shut it. Come here. Come on, boy. Let's bring him on camera, shall we? Come on. Come here. Want a kiss? Good puppies. Keep the whole tea set in this classroom. Now it's time for story time after the doggo segment. 4th grade for me. Keep in mind, I'm 10th grade now. In 4th grade for me, our teacher used to work at a Big Boys, and he actually in the classroom in like those like ceiling to floor cabinets that they had, he literally it was full of spices, and we would have ramen every Friday, and it was freaking awesome. One of my funniest memories is that one of the guys I knew, freaking was having a conversation with one of the other guys and weren't paying attention to how much Tabasco they were putting in, and ended up putting in so much that it legitimately, he ran out of the classroom, and I thought it was the funniest freaking thing, because it really was. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. What ones? I haven't seen any yet. My dog's growling at something. What are you growling at, boy? Is the mailman here with my package? It was supposed to come yesterday. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. You shouldn't be insulted. I would be happy. I would be really freaking happy. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I want to. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so it's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, you're the president? It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I can't stand politics in real life. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, and if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. It does for me. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I could. So Matt, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I do. Oh my god, I do. Is it upstairs? Sure, I'm gonna bring it into the room. If it's upstairs, if it's not, I can tell you which one. Yes, I freaking found them. Manga! I have 1 through 5 of this series. That's all that I have. Because around where I live, we have this thing where if books don't tend to get rented out enough times in a year, they'll actually go up for sale at one big place. And I found a bunch of these. I only had enough money to buy the first 5. So I bought the first 5 of this entire series. For like $2 each. And these normally are like $9.99 in the US. It's cheaper in the UK. Are you kidding me? Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. That doesn't look sad. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I'm nervous when it comes to this game. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Story with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination or lack of things to do to completely throw you for a loop? I'm scared that that's what's happening with this game. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I did. I wasn't a fan of it, but I did. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I think a rock would be doing better than you, mate. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari sidles up by Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your art. Wow! That got deep. Real frickin' quick. I'll put those back there for now. Renee series. Go out and buy it, because it's frickin' greatest series I think I've ever bought. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can send an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Nice sinking into the floor, eh? Just like a Sonic game. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Frickin' enthusiastic. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Matt? Oh, my throat. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayer may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. No, their facial expressions just changed. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Matt, they're all sinking into the floor. It really is Sonic. It's Sonic Boom. It is Sonic Boom. You all, I'm just fenceless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, yet they all rise at the same time. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Better than your horror stuff. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club, as your hair clips over somebody else. 2 other people. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Matt, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Good lord. Hey Matt, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never... the English language. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yay! English! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Woo! Whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending it every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Is it a dating simulator? I would frickin' love dating simulator game. That would take down my frickin' nervousness of this game on so many different levels. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. What is this and what are those? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What did you say, Ori? Never mind, it's a dark game. Pure. That's the wrong one. Why did you like Hopeless? Ooh. I'm glad you liked Smile. Who likes Misfortune? I want to do Misfortune. You, oh god. Uncontrollable. Oh, that was Yuri. What are these? Hair. Wow. Extreme. Yeah, that's what this game is. The frickin' extremes of my mind. Unrequited. Defeat extreme fester. Vivid, precious, heaven sent. Why do I feel like Suicide was Yuri's? Why do I feel like it was? Vivacious, incapable, fireflies. After image. Vitality. Destiny. Did I just miss? My mouse is a demon. It double clicks every once in a while, and it double clicked on one word. Determination, because I'm playing Undertale. Effulgent. Clouds. You like clouds? That's definitely a Natsuki. Memories. Promise. Together. Oh wow, you liked Raindrops? Hi again, Matt. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Matt. I hope this isn't too overwhelming. Frickin' clocks! Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Wow! Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. Prick. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, considering that's what you were all just frickin' doing. Shut up, clock. Yeah, it's like basically noon in 4 minutes. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection in the club room. I knew it! I knew it! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Is it manga, manga? Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Matt always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire. What? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Matt can become good friends too. I want to move my mouse to the left side as I drop a wired controller. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Oh, wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. You make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. Is it Clive Cussler? I love me Clive Cussler. It's another frickin' Renee book. Ship it to me. Ship it to me. Now. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Like one of those, like, Disney books. I'm switching back to right. It's odd to use my left hand. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Whose house? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Some down into the nearest decks. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'll probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. No? Not necessarily. Don't know I'm bouncing. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Something that speaks to recording time. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Get a bunch of frickin' cupcakes. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sarah's taking this really seriously. Unlike my English today. Ooh. It's rare to hear oh my crap. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Okay, I can use spacebar. What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Why did I call that? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. ... Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. Therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my chin. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. I wish there was a club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. No, I won't. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. Was it written all over me? We're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a ton of toothpaste stain on your collar right here. But nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. That's an image. That is a .png. That's unnerving. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. But it's okay that I'm gonna have people like this on you. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to forcefully close the button near your chest. this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? No, not reading that line, not reading that line. No. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Easily unbuttons her blah blah blah. She does the thing once more. It's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if we keep it unbuttoned, then I won't be the boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. I'm saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing, jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking up care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's possible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay. Man, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to her achievement poem. By the way, did you remember to write my relaxation nets? I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. My throat hurts. Oh, I get a choice. Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable with Sayori. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Matt. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe you met Suki, so are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Matt poem. And that makes it feel extra special. For some frickin' reason. Like you can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Yeah. Also, it's great to not be able to visually see frickin' things, just, you know, word them out. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Wow. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like a simple format. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? And that's something that only really good people think, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori's thinking my own meaning it. Can't deny that she's part of the reason I do it. Knowing how much this means to her at all. I wish I knew how to play the song guitar. Yeah. But I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. God, time over. I want breakfast. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I had breakfast. It was one donut and a glass of chocolate milk. All the chocolate milk's actually what's screwing me up right now, I think. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Well, in games you can. That's what game theory does. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. It's bad to skip school. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I don't like that Monica's the best thing. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I don't know, Monica just has this odd aura. Well, it's about time. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion, so basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine, not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. I thought you said it was supposed to be cute. Not just a list of frickin' facts. Also, owls can seek? What the heck does that mean? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, owls can seek, eagles can fly, people can try. I can try to English. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Doesn't hit me frickin' hard. I paused my recording to go get a drink. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Why? So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. If people can frickin' try. Feeling. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? How old are you, by the way? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from him. Yuri. Concerned to see what Yuri dreams up with the darkness imprisoning of me making that other poem. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't worry yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands, even though her hands are below her chest. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten it. And we really haven't gotten it. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's such that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing that... screw it. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once you find your trains of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but this game can turn down so I don't have a headache. Also, what I was going to get it's a little biased, though. Biased how? You already freaking talked to her, idiot. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Your smile is dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. There is, by the way, a merch line for Doki Doki Literature Club, and some of the merch from it is nuts. I love it personally. I don't have any of it. I wish I freaking did. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Pretty? Pretty or perfect? Pretty. Pretty. Ooh. That's a relief. By the way, actually, these are going to end up being long episodes. Probably an hour fucking long, dude. Oh, freaking long. Oh, that's an hour long. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Based on what words you were attracted to, mild isn't anything. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Like Reader's Digest. Haha, literature joke. Are you into ghosts, Siri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Matt. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Luigi's Mansion. And now somebody has to run their lawnmower. Linger in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Darkness. Soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. It's a lot darker. I'm moving a label printer a little bit. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica! Hey, creepy. Hi, Matt. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. That's gonna be your voice. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, such as not creeping me out, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring that up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Matt. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. Like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Nobody else mentioned that. Only you. Not even Sayori. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh, well. They may be good things, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. Can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, happiness, and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. She'll end up trying different things a lot. I'm freaking unsettled. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles. It'll always help to find what suits. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in Wallet. Wow, this is long. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle... Sparkle? I want to say it's sparkle. Protrudes. Noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know I wasn't home. Appear in sign for a clue, no, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Ooh, no. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Frickin' creepy, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. But there's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. I don't like that. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I don't nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to see it. Tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice here today. Thanks for listening. Whew. I guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. A little more stressful. Judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if I'm just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sager and Monica are happily chatting. My hands land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As we read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Eyebrows furrow with frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? You're clearly about the feeling of giving up. That wasn't what I got from that, but how can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Hey, you mean you have to try Howard comes in here, but thanks, but it really didn't go out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. It's like for such a, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sarah liked it. Matt did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions about it. First of all, excuse me, appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect it to change time soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Matt liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Suki suddenly stands up. Oh, didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member Yuri. Eh? That's not what I. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Matt appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yours. I appreciate my English being good. Huh? And how do you know that you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... skipping that line and not reading it. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me after Matt, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective than this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Personally, I like the complexity of them. Maybe you should jump out of the reading up, force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Matt. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Matt? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, probably think more highly of me. I want to say Yuri. I'm saying Yuri. Whoa. I clicked. Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you don't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? In the end, nobody has taken her side. Trapped, at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sarah, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Don't spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. As well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Matt. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. I am thankful to have you a part of this club now. English. Error. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing bones? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about everything. Everything I said! Woo, that's not good! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. I'm saving here, because I'm actually going to end up ending the episode off here. So guys, I hope you liked it. It's long. I'm probably going to actually chop it in half. No, I can't, because I only did one outro. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you liked it. It was a freaking blast. I'm definitely going to keep on doing it, because it's unnerving. So, anyways, guys, that's all I have to say. Be safe, and just have a great day. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you again.